More than 360 persons have been booked in connection to the violence that took place on Friday during a Maratha reservation agitation in Jalna district, which is the biggest steel producer in Maharashtra. Now, let us understand the full story of the Maratha reservation protest. When it started, why did the Supreme Court quash the reservation, and the influence of the Maratha community on Maharashtra politics. But before that, if you are watching this on Facebook, do like our page, and if you are watching this on YouTube, do subscribe to HW News English. A protest for the Maratha reservation in the Jalna district of central Maharashtra turned violent on Friday, leading to several people, including at least 12 police personnel, getting injured. Police used baton charges and fired tear gas shells to disperse a violent mob at Antarwali Sarathi village on Dhule-Solapur road in Ambad tehsil. Now, the demand for the Maratha reservation is a 2.5 decade old. So, in 1997, the first major Maratha agitation for reservation in government jobs and educational institutions was organized by the Maratha Mahasangh and the Maratha Seva Sangh. The agitators said that Marathas were not upper caste but essentially Kunbis, the name that has been in use in the western part to identify members of agrarian communities. In 2008-9, former Chief Ministers Sharad Pawar and Vilasrao Deshmukh, both from the Maratha community, extended support to the demand. On June 25, 2014, the Congress Nationalist Congress Party Democratic Front government, headed by Prithviraj Chavan, again a Maratha, approved a proposal to reserve 16% of government jobs and seats in educational institutions for Marathas and 5% for Muslims. On November 14, 2014, the Bombay High Court stayed the decision of the previous Democratic Front government to provide 16% reservation to the Maratha community in government jobs and educational institutions, after which the Bharatiya Janata Party and the then united Shiv Sena government moved to the Supreme Court. On December 18, 2014, the Supreme Court refused to vacate the Bombay High Court's interim order staying reservation for the Maratha community in public employment in Maharashtra. On January 6, 2015, the Sena BJP tendered additional information to the Bombay High Court for supporting reservations to Marathas. On August 9, 2016, the first agitation under the banner of Maratha Kranti Morcha was held in Aurangabad. On December 5, 2016, the Maharashtra government filed an affidavit to justify the reservation for Marathas as legal and that it did not violate constitutional provisions. On December 14, 2016, the Maratha Morcha was held in Nagpur when the winter session of the Maharashtra legislature was in progress. In June 2017, the Maharashtra government established the State Backward Class Commission to study the social, financial and educational status of the Maratha community. On August 9, 2017, a massive Maratha Morcha was held in the financial capital of the country, that is Mumbai. In July 2018, the Maratha reservation issue was discussed during the monsoon session of Maharashtra legislature in Nagpur. On July 17, 2018, Maratha outfits met in Pandharpur and decided not to allow the then Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis to hold puja of Lord Vitthal Rukmani on Ashadi Ekadashi, which compelled the Chief Minister to cancel his trip to Pandharpur. On November 15, 2018, 1 year ahead of the assembly polls, the commission submitted its report to the Maharashtra government. On November 30, 2018, the Maharashtra legislature passed a bill proposing 16% reservation in education and government jobs for the Maratha community, declared as a socially and educationally backward class by the government. On December 3, 2018, a bunch of petitions were filed in the Bombay High Court challenging the quota decision and terms it as violative of the Supreme Court order, which says that reservation in any state should not exceed over 50%. On July 27, 2019, the Bombay High Court upheld the constitutional validity of reservation for the Maratha community, but asked the government to reduce it from 16% to 12 to 13% as recommended by the State Backward Classes Commission. In July 2019, appeals were filed before the apex court against the High Court verdict, and 2 years later, on May 5, 2021, the Supreme Court held the Maratha Reservation unconstitutional and quashed the law. So, this was the timeline of events in the Maratha Reservation matter. Now, let's discuss what influence the Maratha community has on Maharashtra politics. The Maratha community comprises more than 31% of Maharashtra population. Of the 20 chief ministers in Maharashtra since 1960, as many as 11 have been from the Maratha community, including Maharashtra's first chief minister Yashwantrao Chavan, NCP chief Sharad Pawar, and the current chief minister Eknath Shinde. Meanwhile, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's ancestor and BJP MP Udayanraje Bhosale on Saturday visited Antarwali Sarathi village in Jalna district. He met Maratha leader Manoj Jangare Patil, who has been on a hunger strike for the last 5 days, and he narrated the incident to Udayanraje. He said, "If you tell me, I will withdraw my protest and go home." Responding to which Udayanraje said, "You know my nature, I am not afraid of anyone's father, but things will not be resolved without discussion." Udayanraje Bhosale assured the Maratha protesters that those who ordered the lathi charge would be suspended. Interestingly, NCP chief Sharad Pawar and Udayanraje Bhosale were present on the same stage during the conversation. That's it for this report. For more such news and updates, subscribe to HW News English.